Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Minute. My name's Josh. I'm so glad you joined me today. If you're new to the channel, please give me a big grand slam on the thumbs up. And as always, we're so glad to have you. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways to improve your finances. Let's pretend we have a financial pyramid. It's going to be shaped like this. This is the amount of money we make. It's in the triangle, that's our full income. Up near the top is extra spending, that's what we spend on fun things. Down near the bottom, the bread and butter of it, that's what we spend on our home costs, our food costs, transportation costs, etc. And somewhere in the middle is what we spend on our investments and savings. Well, we spend our savings, and then we use our savings to invest. Many people think, what do I need to do? I need to save, 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 save. And I would argue that, yes, you need to save, but don't leave it just sitting saved. You need to take that money you've saved and invest it. Invest it in the stock market, invest it in real estate, bonds, stocks that pay dividends, etc. But we'll get right into that, along with many other ways to improve your finances and all the ins and outs of it, right after this. Did you know that more than 78% of Americans are broke? They got no money in the savings account, and if somebody says, I need some money, they don't have money to give. So they're either borrowing that money or they're just not giving it. Or so if the tire breaks or pops on the car, they're running on that donut for quite a while. The spare tire is going to get some usage because they can't afford to replace that tire. That's how broke they are. They may be driving a nice Mercedes, but they have a donut or a spare wheel on the car because they can't afford to get a new tire for that car. That is not how you want to live your life now, is it? So back to the pyramid, guys. The pyramid is, top is like fun spending, you know, the bonus stuff, the extra vacations, etc. Bottom is the meat and potatoes of your income. That's where you spend your house costs, transportation costs, food costs, etc. Now, in the middle, well, hopefully there is a middle. Now, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, there is no middle. The bottom is this big and the top is this big. So you're spending basically all your money on the necessities and the rest of it on, non-necessities. And there's no savings in the middle. There should be savings in the middle. The middle is in my opinion, the most important. You can cut back on the top and you can cut back on the bottom. You can cut back on the food you eat, the cars you drive, the houses you sleep in. You can cut back on the top. The vacations, that Starbucks latte, the bonus Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. In the middle, you shouldn't be taking cuts. You should be growing that middle. That middle should be increasing. You don't want to have just the bread, you know, the outside of the bun. You want the meat in the middle, and that's your savings, and you want to grow that. And of course, you can cut back until you're living on beans and rice, but you can only cut back so much. You do need to have a roof over your head. You do need to have food in your stomach. So eventually, to keep growing your investments, you're going to have to make some more money. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take that savings. I know a lot of people say the old adage, save your money, put it in a bank account. This way you have it for the future. But that's really not the best advice. You need to take that money from savings and immediately invest it. Now don't go just say, oh, so I gotta stick it all in the stock market right now and make some money. No, you gotta educate yourself, learn how the stock market works, start small, buy a few stocks, figure out which stocks pay dividends. You want dividends to grow your net worth, but start small, and then every month set the whole family aside for at least 30 minutes and just look through all the family expenses. Netflix raised their rates from $8 to now they're $10. Well, I don't know if I want that anymore. Netflix is out. Or maybe the gym just tacked on a fee for magazines that you don't read. Well, the magazines, you call that gym up and say, hey, we're not doing this gym membership anymore unless you remove those magazine fees. And they'll be like, oh, we're so sorry. Oh, by the way, we have a promo going on. We'll take an extra 15% off your bill as well as remove those magazine fees that you don't want. So now you've saved 20% on your bill, plus you're not paying for the magazine. So it's important to call and ask questions when bills change and to take your finances in your own hands every month. Grab that bull by the horns and make sure you're only paying for what you want. But if you don't do it, nobody else is going to. Believe me. If they can tack on a fee and they can get away with it, they will. You know they will. So every month I like to sit down and look at what's coming in and what's going out. And if something looks funny, me and my wife sit down and, well, we have toddlers, but when the toddlers grow up, we'll all be sitting down and discussing what expenses were that month. Was there anything funny, any funny business? And that is something every family should do. It's good family time, you know. It's good to let your children learn about those financial decisions as well, so they don't go into this like you did, because your parents probably didn't teach you about finances. So when they go to move out and start their own financial life, they're not starting in the dark. So involve your whole family in on the process. 45 minutes a month, just go over your finances. And then teach yourself and your family. Take some online courses, buy some books or rent some books from the library, read about finances, read about investing. There's so much free information out there. You don't even have to spend much or any money to learn about how to improve your finances, how to invest, how to buy dividend-paying stocks. There's so much information, and of course you could always watch more of my videos because we'll be going over all that stuff in future videos as well as past videos. So check out my old and new videos. Of course, this is the first video technically, so it'll be all newer videos. Keep following my channel as we'll be doing videos about all of this stuff in the future, how you can improve your finances, improve your family life in the process, and involve your family in your finances. And I know this will improve your whole outlook on life as well as your whole family's outlook upon life. Some ideas for creating other income: maybe rent out some rooms on Airbnb. Start an Airbnb account. Look down below in the description. I have a link. Of course, Airbnb gives me a little bit of money, and then you get to save some money in the process, as well as make money renting out rooms in your house. You don't even have to buy a rental. Start a business, guys. It doesn't have to be something big. Just start a small business, maybe cleaning out gutters or cutting people's hair. If you're good at cooking, start cooking meals for other people. You can just go on Craigslist and let people know that you prepare meals. There's so many people that don't have time to cook, but the list goes on and on. There's so many small things you can do. Start a business, make some side income via a side hustle, and stay tuned for future side hustle videos. I got some cool ideas on side hustles, so make sure you stay tuned to future videos. Use sites like TaskRabbit. I have a link in the description below. Set up a TaskRabbit account. Then you can use your skills to help other people out, whether it be maybe removing the trash. Something as simple as removing the trash for an elderly person. They can't move the trash from their kitchen, so you have online that you do menial tasks like that. You could come to somebody's house and do some dusting, get rid of the trash, clean the bathroom, etc. This is all stuff you can advertise on TaskRabbit. And people will call you, and you'd be surprised at how many people will pay you to do these menial tasks that they maybe can't do themselves or don't have time to do themselves. So yeah, start an account on TaskRabbit. This is one of my favorites, and I'm still mastering this. Online royalties. This is income you can get by creating online content, and down the road, yes, you're going to put many, many, many hours into this without a penny to your name. You're going to be working for less than nothing, honestly, because you're going to be spending money to make money, basically. And you're not going to be making any money for quite a while. But if you have the patience to create a blog or create a Instagram account and just stick with it, keep posting cool articles, keep creating content that you're interested in. Pick something you like to do. Maybe you like building model cars. Start a model car blog and just keep posting content. At first, you're not going to have anybody reading your blogs. You're going to think, why am I doing this? I have me reading it and maybe my 2-year-old son reading it, and that's it. But if you keep posting reliably and you keep at it, 2 years will go by, 3 years will go by, and you'll start to see, oh wait a minute, maybe 50 to 100 people read my blog post this week. And it will multiply. Once you get traction, you will see, you will get people reading your stuff, and then all of a sudden, well, I use this paintbrush to paint my model car. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to advertise that, and I get a small kickback if somebody purchases that paintbrush. Or maybe this particular model car, I will get a small kickback through an affiliate program. So the sky's the limit when it comes to royalties. So really, really take that seriously. Put in that effort. Work for free. In life in general, you have to prove yourself. No matter what it is, you have to work for free for a while before you're going to make any money. Any job that promises instant money isn't going to be a lot of instant money, and that job won't last very long for the most part. Usually you have to prove yourself, and royalties are definitely the case. You gotta stick with it. But if you can stick with it, the benefits are basically limitless. You know, it can go as far as you want it to go. So start something today. Like my ending says, only you can make your financial dreams come true. Don't delay. Start today, because if you don't try, nothing will come of your efforts. You have to give it a shot. You can't succeed in life without an occasional failure. And even a failure can be a success if you learn from that failure. So guys, till the next video, be safe, God bless, and remember, only you can make your financial dreams come true. Don't delay. Start today. I'll see you in the next video. As always, be safe, God bless. I'm out.